Guys, Doug here with another video tip. Last one of the week today. I want to talk about stretching and basically the difference between dynamic stretching or dynamic warm-up and static stretching. There's a couple other different types of stretching, but for simplicity of this video today, I want to talk about the difference between dynamic and static. So when we're looking at dynamic, that is generally done prior to a workout, so used as a warm-up. Dynamic is moving, getting your heart rate up, so things like walking lunges, toy soldier walks, hip swings, Spider-Man walks, those type stuff that you're stretching dynamically in movement at the same time you're moving and getting your heart rate up in prep to do a workout. The best way to think about it is I use a piece of spaghetti as an example. When you look at a piece of spaghetti fresh out of the box, it's not warmed up. If you go to break it, that is, if you go to stretch it, it's going to break. Okay, if you go to bend it, it's going to break. Versus if you throw it in some hot water, warm it up a little, it's freely movable, stuff like that. So throwing it in the hot water is a good analogy for the dynamic warm-up. Versus if you just take it, fresh out of class, say you come out of class of 6 hours, or you've been at work for 8 hours and you come here and all of a sudden you either A, jump right into your workout, or B, you do some static stretching. That's basically taking that piece of pasta right out of the box and trying to move it. It's not going to move. So you need to do the dynamic warm-up prior to a workout, as all of our clients do here. We have a standard dynamic warm-up they do before every session. So that's dynamic warm-up or dynamic stretching. When it comes to static stretching is generally done either after. Some coaches will do it after the dynamic or before the workout. So kind of that in between, post dynamic but before workout. More commonly, it's done as a post workout thing. So you finish your workout, then you do your static stretching. So the theory behind that is your muscles are loose. You want to try to stretch them out. So that is when you do, your hamstring stretch, your quad stretch, your basic hold for 10 to 30 seconds each side. Without going into too much detail here, keeping this video short, there are a lot of people out there that shouldn't be stretching, shouldn't be doing static stretching. I'll talk about another video later on, maybe next week, about laxity, things like being too lax in the shoulder. A lot of swimmers, because of that motion over the top, are extremely lax in their shoulders. So they actually shouldn't be doing any static stretching because they're already loose in that joint. So by static stretching, we're actually making that worse. So just as a quick overview, know the difference between dynamic and static stretching. Dynamic is generally done prior to, used as a warm-up, and static is done post-workout. If you have any questions, let me know on Facebook or shoot me an email. Thanks for watching.